Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and today I'm playing Pokemon TCG Live Expanded format. It's been so long since I played this, but I've been doing a lot of standard, and it admittedly changed a lot with the most recent expansion, the metagame did, but I've been getting a little bored of it, and unfortunately Live only has one other format that isn't fully developed, but that's part of what makes it interesting. Pokemon TCG Live Expanded format it's called Expanded Beta, although it's a little unclear if they're going to bring in what's the normal slash full expanded. Although I will say this format is much healthier because in the old expanded, I looked at the most recent tournament in person in well, it's a Japanese tournament, but I the most recent international one, which was like 5 years ago or something. But I might have been less than that, like 4-3. But out of like the top 16, I think or no, I don't know. Most of the decks were control. It's mostly control, and then there's some like turbo decks. Mostly, actually, it's turbo control. So yeah, this is not all control in Live Expanded. There are some really powerful cards, but that's kind of cool, and it means that you just got some really weird stuff going on. And as I was playing on the ladder, I was actually playing against expanded decks. Now, I imagine some of you may be thinking, what does that even mean? Of course, they're expanded decks in expanded format. People used to just play standard decks in the format or decks that rotated like the starter decks, but now people aren't doing that. They're doing it some, which is okay, but I found some really cool decks, including Charizard EX. Charizard EX is really good in standard, and you may be thinking, why are you playing expanded? It's like, how different can it be? This isn't completely different, but it's pretty cool. So first of all, we have Charizard EX here, just so good, right? It's a really good Pokemon. Has an attack and ability, 330 HP, so high on 2 Prizer. This is like insane. It's a stage 2, but you can rare candy, so whatever. And then you have your ability here, Infernal Rain. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve it, you search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. This will probably be 2 on Charizard EX and 1 on maybe Radiant Charizard, maybe on a Charmander, or on your active, or just you don't accelerate the third one, you just do 2. Then you have Burning Darkness here, which does for 2 fire, 180 damage, and it does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. This list does not have any damage modifications, I don't think at all. No, it doesn't. You can play, there's Inteleon, we have Inteleon, there's an Inteleon that essentially adds extra damage. It's a really cool card. It's not in this list. This list is heavily based off of lists on the Play.Limitless website because a few people have been playing Expanded, mostly in person. You can't play it on live. You could play it on Pokemon TCG Simulator, for example. But this is really good, and it was played with Inteleon. I made a few changes because not all the cards are in this format. This is, by the way, Sun and Moon on. Sun and Moon was 8 years ago, I think, something like that. So still a very large set of cards, noticeably larger than standard, but it's pretty cool. We have GXs, lowercase EXs, so you don't have 2 EXs, which is cool, and also you have Vs, yeah, you have Vs, Vmaxes, which are really good in V stars as well. But then you have some other attacks. You have Radiant Charizard here, 250 for a lot, but it's less for each prize card your opponent's taken, so another like prize comeback attacker. Then we have Charizard EX here, which has 2 attacks. Okay, that was a terrible explanation. There's the Darkness Terra Charizard EX, and then there's the regular Fire Charizard EX. This one here has 2 different attacks, which the one is Brave Wing. For 1 fire, it does 60, but if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, it does 160. This is okay. Then you have Explosive Vortex, which does 330 for 4. You discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. You can use this to take big knockouts. I said there isn't any damage modification, but this is really powerful. This is pretty much just one-shotting everything. So you can use this. I played like 2 games with it, and I didn't use this, but well, I didn't use the second attack. I did use the first attack, though. I mean, it's 1 energy, so if you get ability locked, then you can't accelerate any energies, and Radiant Charizard doesn't cost less. An ability locked, you can get ability locked completely, or you can get ability locked by Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak will turn off abilities of Rulebox Pokemon, which is Radiant Charizard and Charizard EX, and the Darkness Charizard EX, and then Fire Charizard EX here, though, no ability, so you're all good. You can just swing for 60, and then if you get hit into, you do 160. Adding those together, you do 220, which is solid. And you do have 330 HP, so you might even be able to survive multiple hits. Of course, if your opponent's playing a water deck, this one's weak to water, this one's weak to grass, so the grass weakness is much better, but, this is an option. And then we have the Inteleon engine. This engine's so cool. It's my favorite ever, probably. I mean, there are a lot of cool engines, but this one, Sobble, is whatever. It can search for other Sobbles, but then we have Drizzile here. On play, you search your deck or on Evolution, you search your deck for a trainer, put it into your hand. In Inteleon, you search for 2 trainers, put it into your hand. Additionally, while Scoop Up Net is banned from the format, which, by the way, is a little weird. I mean, it's okay. It's not that weird. It's super good, but Pokemon TCG Live's expanded format has the same ban list as IRL, I believe. So I believe Island Challenge Amulet is banned. Let me just check. Oh, I don't. Oh, because it's banned, it wouldn't be on here. Yeah, so it is banned, I think. Yeah, it's banned, which is kind of, by the way, it says it's banned in like standard. It's very weird. But yeah, Island Challenge Amulet is banned and expanded, full expanded, so it's banned in live beta, but that's kind of weird because it's banned because it has a specific interaction with Jirachi EX, which isn't in the format. But anyways, so the Scoop Net is banned, but we have Technical Machine, no, sorry, we have Devolution Spray Z. Devolution Spray was played in the original list that I based this on, but that is not here. It is not, it is too old. So we have Devolution Spray Z, which is worse, but it's still a card you can play. Really fun. Devolve one of your evolved Pokemon by shuffling any number of evolution cards on it into your deck. And this is mainly used for your Inteleons. But you want to devolve your Inteleons. You could technically devolve Charizard EX to be able to reuse the ability, but that's super niche. We only play 6 energies anyway. And then, yeah, you can devolve Drizzile. You can devolve Inteleon all the way down to Sobble, which is pretty cool. So you can devolve essentially twice. In terms of ball search, we have so much. We have Level Ball, which is 90 HP or less, any Pokemon, any one Pokemon. Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which is 70 HP less basics onto your bench. Then we have Nest Ball, search for basic, put it onto your bench. We have Evolution Incense, search for any evolution, put it into your hand. And Pokémon Communication, which is reveal a Pokemon from your hand and essentially swap it with the card in your deck. There are other options. There is Ultra Ball and Quick Ball as well. They're both really good cards, but I've chosen not to play them because I don't really want to discard. I don't know. The list is still a work in progress. It was meant to use versus Seeker as well, and that's not here. We got Pal Pad to recover supporters. Then we have Iono, which is a classic. Irida, search for a water Pokemon in an item, aka pretty much any 2 cards. Items can get a Pokemon to get anything. You can just get anything, pretty much. It's super good. And then you have Professor Turo's Scenario, a Scoop Up card, as well as Scoop Up Cyclone to scoop up a card and play. Professor Turo's Scenario will discard cards, and it's a supporter. Scoop Up Cyclone is our ace spec of choice. Then we got 2 cups. Oh, by the way, there are 2 Scoop Up Cyclones. So if the list is in the description, but you may need to switch this out, as well as maybe some others. We have Marnie. Each player shuffles their hand, puts on the bottom of their deck, and then the player who plays it, I draw 5, and then the opponent draws 4. It's like Judge, but better, pretty much. Then Guzma, it's a gusting effect, switching one of your opponent's bench to the active, and then you also switch, which is okay. I just made a decision. Oh, I misclicked. I'm going to add a copy of Boss's Orders. This doesn't force you to switch. There are times when this is good, I think. And then, yep, that's it. We got Super Rad, Rare Candy, so, evolve into our Charizards. And then we got 6 Darkness Energies. Super Rod. There are some changes I might make to this list, but let's just hop in. We have Mew, Bench Bear. Oh, Mew should not be here. I should have Manaphy. That has more HP. The original list had Mew, which has some value, but I kind of got punished, almost got punished for it one game. Anyway, let's just hop into some games here. And I have my brutal challenge, complete 2 games without conceding. No, we'll do that in this video and more. Now, we might just do 2. I hope we're not against ability lock. There's some ability lock, which is kind of annoying. It's not that bad. Like, in full expanded, there's Garbodor, which just completely ability locks you. I'm so used to checking my opponent's rank, but it's not ranked, which is fine. I don't know. I would have rather had it ranked, but it's fine the way it is. And so let's see what they got. Hopefully my opponent's playing something cool. The expanded player base isn't as big as the standard one, so you may queue into someone who the same person twice. So hopefully not, but you never know. And they might be playing a different deck as well. I hope we play against someone with a cool deck. I hope they do something. They're not absurdly slow, but I don't think they timed out. But there wasn't any decision there. I'll go first. Most decks want to go second, I guess. This format's so weird. Also, we don't have a GX attack. Tell me down below, is there a GX attack I should be using in this deck? Anyways, this hand is not good, but it could be worse. I mean, it's not terrible by any means. We can get ourselves, we'll see, probably 2 Charmanders and a Sobble. They strike Bidoof. Okay. I don't think I want to start attacking with Radiant Charizard. That's kind of sort of an option, but it's pretty bad. I'll get Sobble Charmander and I'm really not like sure what to do with this deck entirely. I don't know when to use Scoop Up Cyclone. It's so good, but also it's it's just such a big it's like it's so good, right? So you don't want to waste it. So I'll grab a second Sobble. Yeah, I'll do that. Two Sobbles and a Charmander here. That seems good. I don't know where we want energy. Energy on Radiant Charizard seems kind of sketchy. I don't want to retreat. I can't really retreat, and Scoop Up Cyclone seems kind of sketchy. We could actually attack with Radiant Charizard though, so I'll do that. That's like all my energies, which is kind of bad. And I'll just I'll attach to Radiant Charizard. I don't think it's really bad here to attach to Radiant Charizard. I'm just so unconfident with this deck. And expanded as well, but that's cool. Playing a format that you're just not as familiar with is really fun. We'll see what my opponent's running. Hopefully it's not just a standard deck. If I lose to just a standard deck, that's going to be kind of embarrassing. I've done that. I've lost to like decks that aren't full live expanded. But we'll see what they're running. Hopefully we don't get Radiant Greninja turn one. That would be pretty bad. I don't think that's going to happen, but I don't know. This could be some type of Chi and Pow deck with Baxcalibur. That could be. We'll see. We'll see what they're running. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. So we see another Bidoof. That's interesting. Bibarel's still good. There isn't like some other Bibarel as far as I'm aware that people can. I think there's a Bibarel with Unaware. That wasn't funny. It's true though. There's a Bibarel with the ability Unaware. I don't even remember what it does, but I don't think there's any special Bibarels for expanded. What? They didn't do anything. Okay. Well, this hand is something. So I think I go Irida here. I'm so not sure what to do. I can grab two cards, which will be, oh, we really want this Scoop Up Cyclone, don't we? Um, I'll go Irida. I feel like we need to Irida. I feel like Iono's like, I could Iono. Their hand's bad though. Iono seems kind of bad. So I could Irida for Pokemon Communication, and I'm not sure to be honest. I'm just so unsure with this deck. But we really want to be attacking this turn, so I'll Irida. We need Rare Candy Evolution Incense, which we can do. We could actually grab a Rare Candy. I realize this is the right play. I'll Rare Candy. And, well, we can't grab Rare Candy Drizzile. Never mind, that doesn't work. I was going to say we Rare Candy into Inteleon, but that's only two cards. We might just not attack this turn, which is super sketchy. Or I could just Rare Candy Evolution. No, we can't Rare. I can Drizzile and Rare Candy. Just attack with Radiant Charizard. I might do that. That's like kind of bad, but we do have Super Rod. That's why it's okay to do that play. So I'll do that. Again, super sketchy. Is it okay? I'm not sure. This is a safe play to set up. I'm so scared of what they're gonna do, but it's probably fine. I'll just Shady Dealings. I'm gonna grab just a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I've wimped out. I'll Buddy-Buddy Poffin. That should be fine. And I'll grab a Charmander and a Sobble. Yeah, I'll grab Charmander, Sobble. I don't think we're gonna get Radiant Greninja this turn. They could like double Aqua Patch. That'd be bad, but I don't think that's happening. I'll attach to Radiant Charizard here as well. So we could just retreat. I think I've played this one okay. It's kind of sketchy, but worst case scenario, they double snipe Charmander and I just attack with Radiant Charizard. Not great, but whatever. I really am wondering what they're playing though, especially because they went for the second Bidoof. I guess they're playing it safe, kind of, but they didn't even support her on their turn either. Also, we got, I don't know, tell me down below, time of sequence. Okay, we see a Frigibax. I really hope this isn't just a standard deck, but also this isn't the best matchup by any means. So, yeah, we will be Inteleon wait, what? Why did they evolve their active barrel? That seems bad. Like, shouldn't they evolve their bench one? I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do something fancy, but let's see. They're getting into double boss. Wait, okay. Why are they playing two different boss arts? But so I've said this before. It's not a big deal, but like generally there's a minor strategic advantage to playing the same art, so you can like essentially have more info. Or give away less info, I should say. But they're not doing that, so. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing here. Maybe I'm being like too worried, and they are just playing a standard deck and expanded. Which, by the way, don't do that. Just play casual expanded. I don't know. I don't think you should do that. I think you should just play casual standard or ranked standard. I think ranked standard is okay for most people, but I don't actually know. I don't know. I believe casual standard or ranked standard. That's good. Between those two, that should be good. Okay, no, it's not just a standard deck, although it's mostly a standard deck. I'm surprised by the Barrel engine, but I guess it's good. But Cynthia, really good supporter. I don't think it's an R deck, but it's shuffle draw 6. I play Iono. It's good. If we get an Iono, that could have been bad. Our hand is good. I mean, assuming we don't get ability locked, which is it's possible, I guess, but it's essentially impossible here. There's Jolteon. I almost get Jolteon. That just ability locks a water Pokemon, which is obviously bad for a water Pokemon. Yeah, they definitely should have evolved their benched Pokemon, I'm assuming. So anyways, well, Inteleon, I'm going to grab... do we have 3 energies in deck? I think I do. What am I grabbing? I was going to grab... So we need Charizard, and which I'll do... Pokemon Communication here? No, I'll do Evolution Incense, and then I will grab Devolution Spray Z, which is gonna devolve the Inteleon and Drizzile and put him back into our deck. And we do have 3 energy. We have 4. That's good. Deck's low on energies, but I think it's okay. It's such a weird deck. It's not that weird. The format's just weird. And Radiant Charizard is definitely our worst starter, but I'll do Evolution Incense. I'm so slow as well. I'm really sorry to my opponent. I mean, I'm not like terribly slow, and I'm slower playing, like commentating at the same time. But yeah, sorry to my opponent. I don't think it's terrible, but it's not ideal. So I'll Rare Candy here into the Charizard EX, and we are not ability locked. That's good. We'll just take out the barrel here. Do we take out the barrel? Do I take out the Frigibax? I'll take out the Frigibax. I realized I've done some weird plays here. So I will just go fire. I'm gonna grab Guzma. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. I'll attach here. Yeah, I've like just really mess this one up, but it's fine. It's fine. So I'll devolve this. Oh wait, no, yeah, I devolved to this animation is kind of weird. It's devolved to which Pokemon? Maybe it's not that weird. I mean, it's not that confusing, but it's just something I've never seen before. Anyway, all Inteleon here. And gonna grab Guzma and what do I grab? I'll grab Guzma and Evolution Incense. I think that's fine. That really should get us in a good spot, really, no matter what happens here. So I'll do these 2. And Guzma's nice. It's a switch. I think some people think Guzma's like absurdly like way better than Boss's Orders, which I don't think it is. It's like better a little. It's not even always better. Like if we had Charizard EX in the active, then it wouldn't be better here. Also, we don't have a Drizzile in play. It's always nice to have both a Drizzile and Sobble in play. Uh-oh. Oh, no, yeah, we're fine. They should not be Greninjing us this turn. I'm not sure. There's the card Aqua Patch, which is in the form. I mean, there's just so many cards. There's a Pokemon that's immune. There's a Keldeo GX, which is immune to EXs, but not this EX. So I said that the other EXs aren't in the format, but they are referenced in the format. Like in Standard, Drapion V references battle styles, which just aren't in the format. So, or Single Strike, Rapid Strike, Fusion Strike specifically, which is all the battle styles. But yeah, I don't think they're going to Aqua Patch me here. They did play down another Frigibax, so we're getting Iono down to, well, up to 5, so that's fine. Hit the Charmeleon. I'm in a kind of scary spot because I don't know what's going to happen to me if they like Radiant Greninja. That'd be kind of scary. They got Chien-Pao in play. Okay, that's fine. They're going to attach to Chien-Pao, but they can just do 180. Hero's Cape. That is a big Chien-Pao. Okay, that is kind of scary, but as long as we target the Frigibax, we're in an amazing spot. So, this position's okay. A little scary. I think I'll level ball for just Drizzile. Well, I'll Devolution Spray Z, level ball for Drizzile, grab Boss, which I think is in deck, getting rid of an Arctibax, what are they going to get here? Are they going to get a Frigibax? If they do, we're smacking into that Chien-Pao. That's just going to be good. We do have Field Blower to discard the Hero's Cape, which you can do. You cannot Field Blower, I do not believe you can Field Blower what is it called? Prism Star Stadiums, but you can Field Blower Ace Packs, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can Lost Vacuum. They're just going to pass, though. So I think they don't have another Frigibax. It's just not there. We top decked Drizzile. That is super good. So, Drizzile here. Going to grab, hopefully, Boss's Orders. I don't know if it's in deck. If not, hopefully we have Pal Pad at least. But we do have Boss's Orders, and we do have Pal Pad as well. So, I'll play Boss's Orders. I'll just hold the level ball here, I think. Boss stores up. The Frigiback's going to hit us for 180 of the Chien-Pao, which isn't that much. It's certainly, but it's not a ton, so we should be okay there. I will attach a fire to Charmander here. Do we attach a fire to Charmander? I don't even remember what Charmeleon's attack is. Oh, it's okay. It's not that good. I think it's like 50 in burn. Anyway, I'm bossing Frigibacks, going up 2 prizes, but also more importantly than that, we're taking out their Frigibacks, so they cannot Excalibur next turn. I will Devolution Spray Z. This card's so fun. It's super mediocre, but it's fun. So that's all that matters. And I will hold the Fire Energy. Actually, I decided that is probably the right play, especially if they somehow knock out Charizard EX, which is possible. It said Aqua Patch in the game. Then we could just Radiant Charizard and hopefully get the knockout. I don't remember Field Blowers in deck. I don't remember seeing it, but I'm just not used to playing this deck. So it's certainly possible that I could miss it. I mean, I miss cards in Standard anyways, when I don't usually when I'm not actively prize checking. I'm just having so much fun though right now. And my opponent is not. Yeah, they're not doing super well. They're playing a standard deck with a Cynthia and Candace. I've seen too much. Okay, so Pokemon does challenges. I imagine many of you know this. And this might be why. This is probably why they're playing Candace. Candace is a card. It's a water card, but there's a water themed event going on right now. Also, it's been so long since I've done gameplay. I'm kind of out of it. Also, this Chien-Pao art looks really good, at least in live. I think a PTCGL arts like this looked terrible. In my opinion, I could be misremembering, but anyway, they're gonna hit me for something. I imagine they're at least probably gonna get the energy off of the barrel. But if they don't get a Frigibax in play, they're in a really bad spot. If I mess this one up, I should be fine. I could Scoop Up Cyclone to bail myself out of a weird hand. I think so. They're gonna get 2 Frigibaxes back, and they can still Radiant Greninja. They can. Do they barrel? I guess they barreled. But they're going to Chivalry Chill, kind of Radiant Greninja, so we'll see if they get a Frigibax down. But as I said, we just want to keep targeting it. They have 1 bench space open. Don't expect them to clear the bench space. It's possible, but really unlikely. Also, what do they do? Excuse me, what do they do with Candace? I wasn't paying attention. They just got the Chien-Pao. I thought they played some Ball Search card for it. But so Candace is you get rewards for playing Candace sometimes. I don't have any WOD challenges right now. I showed them. It was don't concede and play an item, but there's play Candace, play water Pokemon. And they're going to do the full 180 here. And so we'll just swing into their active. That's fine. We need to knock this out at some point. We got ourselves a Charizard EX, which is good. Do I play that now? This is where I love the single prize Inteleon. It's just so fun. The Hound is okay. We could Marnie him, but that's not that good. This hand's pretty good. I think I'll actually Rare Candy, though, into Charizard EX. Grab a fire out of the deck. And there we go. Oh, we don't have any fire energies in deck. Well. Oh, yeah, obviously, I play 6 fires and I have 5 in play in 1 in my hand. Well, it is what it is, right? That's fine. I wanted the Charizard EX in play anyways, and I want 2 fire energies on it. It's not like it's bad, but I just forgot. So, anyway, we'll hit him for 180 here. Man, I haven't played an alternate format in so long, except for I think last night I played some expanded, which I was like, I should play Galarian Wheezing, and then I hit an ability lock mirror game 1, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna fresh water set, but that doesn't help them. I guess they're playing it they're playing another one. If they're playing a third one, we're in a little bit of trouble, ever so slight bit of trouble. We see if water getting it. Wait, why did you attach water there? Shouldn't you attach water there? Anyway, so we're going to knock out the Chien-Pao here, I think. Is that the right play? Or do we knock out Frigibax? They do 120. Yeah, knock out Frigibax, I guess. I'm trying to think what resources I need to commit. I get Drizzile. Drizzile, I grab. Inteleon, I grab. Scoop Up oh, it's so hard. It's so many resources to get the knockout here. I could have Pal Padded sooner. I don't know. Or could I have? I think I could have, but I don't remember. Yeah, resource management is kind of different than the full expand as well. Versus Seeker just gets you a supporter back from your discard pile. Also, did they get another fresh water set? That would be kind of sketchy for us. But I think just taking the knockout on the active is fine. If we take the knockout on the active, they're probably just gonna. They could Radiant Greninja our bench, and that could be kind of scary. They just pass. I guess that makes sense. So we hit Iono. If we Iono, we can't Gust though. A Level Ball. I'm assuming we have it. We could Drizzile. We Drizzile, and grab Inteleon, grab Scoop Up Cyclone, and Pal Pad. We Scoop Up Cyclone. That will get us there. Also the like sequencing with Inteleon, if you're not used to it, it's kind of weird. It's not that hard, but it's just kind of weird. So I have Pal Pad, I have Scoop Up Cyclone, then I will have what is it called? Oh wait, do I have Ball Stars? I'm pretty sure I have like an Evo Incense or like something. So I will use Pokemon Communication here. Gonna put back in whatever. It doesn't really matter, does it? I'll put in something else because I'll save Evo Instance for later and Level Ball. Level Ball doesn't do what I need. So I have Inteleon, right? Right? Yeah. I was like, I must. Oh yeah, I don't even have any in play. So I'll get Pokemon Communication. We'll put Charizard EX back. Again, I'll put Charmander back into my deck. I'm gonna grab Inteleon now with Inteleon because I need to get the supporters back from my disco pile into my deck. So I'm going to Pal Pad and then Scoop Up Cyclone to allow me to reuse stuff. And I could technically go Level Ball or Evo Instance instead of Scoop Up Cyclone, but I like my bench better this way, so I'll do that. And then I have the ability to evolve whatever I want next turn, and so that's good. So I'll Pal Pad now. I'm going to get back both of those gusting supporters, I think, and now we are going to, potentially they could knock us out next turn. Maybe, I don't really know if that's possible, but who knows. And we don't knock out the Chien-Pao either, so we give them a chance to like work with that. But we'll Drizzile. I think you have avoided making any terrible misplays this game, so that's always fun. And I will actually Guzma. I'm going to Guzma to preserve. Do I Guzma here? I don't have any switch, though. This is kind of scary. I'll boss. I want to keep switch for later on in case they try to trap me. So yeah, I'll boss his orders up the Frigibacks. I could Guzma to better preserve this Charizard EX. They just concede. That was a pretty rough game for them. Their deck admittedly seemed very standard. What is happening? Why is there a floating blue rectangle? Yeah, Live has other issues other than not having all the cards in the game. But yeah, that was a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. I don't know if my opponent enjoyed it, but I played an item card, so that is good. Yo, we're up to level 41 in the Battle Pass. That is the Battle Pass. So let's hop into one more game, see how it goes. Hopefully we play against something cooler. Not that Chien-Pao isn't cool, but it's mostly a standard. As I said, it wasn't completely standard, but we saw, I think, one non-standard card. I could be missing some card, but it most looks standard. If you're a standard player and not an expanded player, you probably could follow that pretty much entirely, or what they were doing pretty much entirely. Also, I've been recording so much lately. I had to take a sip of water. We're against Stadium 10. Got Fire Sleeves. No, what is it? Scorbunny Sleeves. I get Charizard deck box and Fire Coin. I might have switched those up. I often choose. If I go first, I choose heads. If on your second, I choose tails. I need to stop doing that in case someone guesses that. I think I might have said that before. But if someone guesses that, then that's bad because then they're always gonna know what I'm gonna. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's not like they'd choose the coin flip. So yeah. Oh no, yeah, it does. It doesn't give them a little bit of info. This hand is not good. Okay, so they decided to go first, which is interesting. That's good for me, I guess. That probably means their deck's not quite as strong, but who knows, right? So this hand is bad. We don't have any evolution search. Oh wow, it is Scorbunny. What? And Charizard, I'm excited. I don't see this ending well for me. We'll see. We'll see. As a Charizard mirror, though, I expect this to be the Pokemon Go Charizard. Is this Charmander the best? I don't know all the Charmanders. I don't remember which Charmander we play, but Heat, Fire, Energy, that's a big Scorbunny. It's not that big. It's 80 HP, but it's bigger. Okay, that's a really good top deck. Will Iono them? Their hand, who knows how good their hand is, but I'm going to grab a Charmander. Nope, I'm going to grab two Charmanders, because we can do Keep Calling, which is just going to get out the rest of our Sobbles. And we have 6 outs to it. Now I'll grab... What do I do? I'll grab Charmander Sobble. Is that right? I'm so unsure of myself. Oh no, I'll do double Charmander. It probably doesn't matter at all. And Manaphy, I think, isn't useful this matchup. I know there's different Cinderaces. There's a single strike Cinderace. It might be running. There's a single price Cinderace that switches and stuff. There's a bunch of different Cinderaces. Okay, this hand is fine. looks like we made the right call getting Charmander there. I mean, we don't have any of the Charmanders in deck, so we'll just pass it over to my opponent. This hand isn't like perfect, but it's okay. It's certainly solid. I would have rather gotten 2 Sobbles into play there, because I imagine they're going to knock out our active here. But you know, I'm in a pretty good position still. So we'll see what they're going for though. If they have, I mean, if they knock out both our Charmanders or both our Sobbles, that's pretty terrible. Specifically, if they knock out both our Sobbles, the likelihood of that, it seems pretty much zero. Especially if they grab a reboot, which is not. Whoa, that was what? That was very bright. What is happening? Okay. Sorry, I was thrown off. A different score, bunny. What? Okay. So maybe it's not a single strike deck, because if you're playing a single strike deck, no, it's Path to the Peak. It's fine, I guess, but is it fine? I'm not sure if it's fine, actually. Okay, well, they can't attack next turn. They probably just evolve. Path is not so good for us, and we don't have an immediate out to it. I'm trying to think what we do in this situation. We can Rare Candy, Charizard, and we have Drizzile. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Never mind. I was like confused. I think we're completely fine here. So we got Level Ball. That's an insane top deck. So I will just Irida now, though. We want ourselves a Drizzile, and we want a Drizzile. There we go. Rare Candy, and then we're gonna grab Field Blower. Do I grab Field Blower here, or do I grab Marshadow? Marshadow is a Pokemon that like kind of acts like Field Blower. Or like get rid of a stadium, I should say. Maybe they're playing a tool, so I'll grab Marshadow, or could grab my stadium. I play a stadium on my own as well. Can't grab that off of this, but is it even there? It is there. I'll grab the stadium. That's fine. So I'm playing slow. Again, sorry to my opponent. Do I have the Charizard? I do. GX, the Darkness Charizard EX. This deck plays 2, in case you couldn't have guessed after me saying it like over and over and over again. So I'll grab Charizard EX and let me make sure I don't play this while Path to the Peak is in play. And I will, I don't even need to play the Drizzile because I have the Level Ball, which it can just grab me the Marshadow, but I'm not going to. I'll Level Ball for a Sobble, and I will, I said this earlier, going to grab the Stadium. We don't even need the Stadium, though. The Stadium could be useful later. I'll just grab Field Blower, I think is fine. I don't expect any really scary tools for us. If they start, like, tool looping us, that will be bad. I think you can, like, loop, survival brace, which will give you like you can just live forever, but you can do that. There's some really toxic decks in expanded, not as bad as full expanded, but there's some toxicity. So you know, I think standard like Snorlax is super good as well. I still haven't decided which one of these I want. We might need the energy later. I'll just do Field Blower. It's fine. As I said, not super sure about how to play this format right now, but you know, just trust Inteleon. Oh, I played that Sobble this turn. I was like, why can't I Rare Candy into Sobble? Not that I wanted to, but yep. So we will use Inferno Line. We'll get 3 energies this time. We actually have 3, and I will put 2 on Charizard. Oh, I guess I had 3 last time. I'll put 2 on Charizard here, EX, and 1 on Charmander on the bench, just in case, you know, we have to Rare Candy or Path again. So we actually have energies attached. And so the Inteleons and the Drizziles, they search out any type of trainer. The Iridas search out water Pokemon, but then they search out an item. So keep that in mind. Iridas and Inteleons don't search out the same things. That is really important, and they evolve into Charmeleon. It's here. I don't know what Charizard this is. It could be Charizard EX. It could be there's multiple Charizard EXs. It could be there's multiple single prize Charizards. They are gusting something. Okay. Well, I don't know what we grab now. What do we do? I mean, we certainly have a number of plays here. I'll just Inteleon. That's probably all right. I'm going to Inteleon, grab... Oh, no, I'll Inteleon, grab Team Devolution... No, sorry, Devolution Spray Z and Guzma. I think we have Guzma. Or I could just... Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. So, Guzma, switching. Coming in nice again. But, you know, as I said earlier, not always what you want. If we had Charizard in the active, we wouldn't want Guzma. But I'll Guzma the Charmeleon. That seems kind of scary for us. And I will Devolution Spray Z here. And, let's see, send these back. Evolve to Sobble, Devolution Spray Z. Again, so fun. So mid, let's be honest. But it's really fun. We're guessing up Charmeleon. Again, my opponent is playing a Stage 2 deck and having no fun. But I'll play a Charmander. I'm going to Drizzile. Actually, I want to get Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I want more stuff going on my bench. I don't know. Oh, they scooped. Okay, we got ourselves a second win. And admittedly, like you may be thinking, is this how all your games go? It's not how all of them go, but it's how a lot go. Either this or I'm on the other side. Oh, live is not working again. It didn't work right at the end because it says this is supposed to say, I believe, victory, but it just says nothing. It's just a bunch of weird dashes. So yeah, it's chopped off at the bottom, but we get the dub yet again. This deck's so good, like it's really good. I don't know if my list is quite right, and there are counters. I mentioned Jolteon. There is Glen Weezing. There is I don't know. I mean, you can get like item locked or something, but you know, it's really fun. I think the live expand is pretty cool. You know, item lock. There's Vikavolt, Billy Lock. There's Glen Weezing. There's Jolteon, Path to the Peak, things like that. But they're not that bad. Compared to like Legacy was so you could Vileplume, which item locks, then you could Garbodor, which ability locks, and those can both be sitting on your bench. I mean, you're thinking, how does that work? Because Garbodor ability locks, Vileplume item locks, but Vileplume's isn't an ability. It's an Pokepower, Pokebody, I think. So you could like ability lock and item lock, and then attack as well. So you know, at least it's not that. You know, games, this format's really fun. I'd recommend you try it out. If you haven't, it is kind of expensive, right? If you don't have the cards, it's pretty expensive. I guess. I mean, it depends what you're trying to build. But one thing to note, Live's economy is pretty good right now. However, I'm going to just look, Alakazam EX, if I want to craft the regular art, it's 600. If I want to craft, let's say, what's up, VMAX? Oh, let's say Centiskorch VMAX. Centiskorch VMAX is going to be a bit more. It's, what is it? It's 1,000. So you're looking more if you're looking at... a V-Star like Arceus is probably somewhere near the top. Arceus V-Star, very common card, but I can't craft it because I have 4. Alolan Vulpix V-Star, it's 1,000 again. So you know, V's are more. The basic V's are also a good chunk. Zacian V and any basic V I believe is I have 4 of this. To stop searching ones, I have 4 of what's a V I don't have 4. I don't have 4 Rangaroos. I believe this is the same cost. So you have 4 Cramorant Vs. I don't have 4 of this art, so it's 750. It's still a bunch compared to like, you know, you're playing Gardevoir, you have like Kirlia, which is good, and it's the pre-evolution, and Vaults is of course less than Kirlia or the same, but that is, I have 4 Kirlias. This other Kirlia, I don't have 4. This one, it's 40. That's a common. Let me find some uncommon. Charmeleon. Some uncommon Charmeleon. That's in standard. Here we go. This one, 100. So that's like way less. So just keep that in mind. But you know, it's a fun format. It's a lot of really cool cards, a lot of really fun combos as well. Tell me if you want more live expanded. I think it's a fun format, but I hope you enjoyed. Consider liking and subscribing. And as always, I'm just excited to see you in the next video.